20 Wednesday. It is a bit chilly out today. I even saw some snow in March. Um, I went into the office today, not the home office, but the church office. Checked the mail, checked the messages, printed out the newsletter, which will be sent out, and realized how stark it seemed to be in there. I called and checked on some people and texted some people. Talked to my little brother in Washington to see how he was doing. It's time to check up on folk. Be aware of who we are and how we need to do things. Um, Rosie wants to go fishing something awful today, but it's a little bit too cold, so Daddy's holding on. So we send her for a walk with our littlest dog, Chrissy. So she's out expending energy. And I'm thinking about this. How are we expending our energy? Are we sitting in front of the TV, absorbing all this bad news and letting it overwhelm us? Or are we avoiding any information whatsoever? And there has to be a fine balance right now. We need to know what's going on, but we don't need to be overwhelmed by what's going on. I'm doing a lot of fact checking through Snopes.com. I'm doing a lot of things with the CDC and not so much with the general media because it frustrates me. I need to be informed, but I don't need to be overwhelmed. So, how does this apply to us in our lives right now? We need to keep things as normal as we can. I've told you this. I make a point of getting up, putting my makeup on, getting dressed, getting ready for a day. It'll be so easy to want to stay in my jammies and snuggle under my warm covers. But that's not doable for me because if I do that, it's going to be easy to get into that habit. You know, when we do something they say for a time, that becomes our habit. And even with my daughter on spring break, we're trying to make sure she gets up at a reasonable time. We do things at normal times. Because after this, it's going to be an adjustment for her to have to do school at home, distance learning. I was thinking today of the Serenity Prayer, and I have it hanging on my wall over here, and it says, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. Sorry, it's small print across the room. We need to accept the changes that we are going through. We need to almost live things one day at a time, moment to moment. It was very strange, as I said, to be in my office today and not have the traffic I normally do, and to have the signs on the door saying, please do not enter. It's hard to be in this time. So we are very blessed to have what we do have. I found out something I want to share with you. If you're awake at 1 in the morning and you go onto the Walmart shopping site, you can request your time for the next day easily. But then the problem is that you are 1 o'clock a.m. shopping and you make very unwise choices. You make strange choices. I had a craving for tuna and I ended up, because I can't find the canned tuna, I ended up buying two, because you can only buy two of everything right now. I ended up buying two of every type of tuna they had in the pouch. I didn't need tuna that badly, but my mind was going, I want tuna. Isn't it funny? When we think we can't have something, we want it. I had to cancel that order this morning when I woke up because I didn't need all that tuna. I didn't need the extra stuff I was ordering. I just thought, I gotta get it because it might not be there. Stop. Slow down. It's going to be provided for us. God has not left us. He has not forsaken us. We'll be provided for. There's so many people out there that need help right now. Let's help them. Just want you to know, too, I got Venmo set up. It is under First Christian Church, and you'll see a chalice. If you want to make an offering payment through Venmo, you can set up Venmo through your credit card or through your bank account. So if you go on Venmo.com or Venmo app, you can set up, type in First Christian Church, and you'll see a chalice come up, little chalice. That's our account. Make offerings or donations. Be aware of that. A newsletter will be coming out to those of you who get the newsletter. It'll be also posted on the web page. It will also be put into email. So a newsletter will be coming out to you, so be aware of that. A lot of things going on. In the next week, I'm going to do a Bible study online, so you'll get your touch point. I'm going to try to do the touch points in the morning and then the Bible study in the afternoon, so you can all participate in a Bible study. It's going to be Max Lucado's. No, it's not a Max Lucado. I apologize. It's two different books, one on great women of the Bible and great men of the Bible. So we'll do a man one day, a woman the other day, and alternate. And you guys can either be in on the live chat or look at it later. And like I said, all these things that I'm doing are being posted on YouTube and on the church website. I'm trying to email them to folks. So share them. Share them so they get around so everybody gets covered. Make sure you're sending letters and notes to our people who can't get them. If you need a list of those and the addresses, contact me. Facebook Messenger, text message, call me. We'll get that done so you can go ahead and communicate so we're not leaving anybody out. Phone calls will be appreciated from them too. So that's today's touch point. I wish you a very blessed afternoon. If you're in an area that's snowy and cold, stay warm. If you're in an area that's warm, I envy you, but stay comfortable and stay safe, stay isolated, wash your hands, pray for those who are in need. And all God's children say, Amen.